So my dudes, Valk here, and today, as you guys can tell by the title, I know there was this tweet went out that it caused a lot of confusion because a lot of people were very confused about it because it's a very long legal document about what you can and cannot do fan content creation wise and sell and all that. So there's a lot of confusion. I'm here to give you a very simple TLDR because it is so long of a bunch of legal mumbo jumbo and stuff like that. So I'm going to explain it. As far as the title goes, did they ban fan art? No, and I'll explain why, but I know there's a lot of confusion about it and a lot of people really did not want to read it because of how long it is. And I want to make sure to get this information out there, so for anybody that creates fan art, that sells posters or whatever, their fan art they created, to make sure you guys understand what the new terms are for it. But most odds are most of you find, because this basically what Mihoyo is stating with all this is not directed towards you, at least from my understanding of it. Now keep in mind, I am not a lawyer. This is not legal advice. I'm just simply stating what I read from Mihoyo. So let's go ahead and let's get into it. So basically this entire thing is made to try to combat fake Genshin product being sold essentially in mass production. If you are in a fan meet, or if you like, for example, if you sell on an online store, you can only sell 200 units of a single product now, a single Genshin Impact product, anything that's licensed underneath the Genshin Impact IP from Mihoyo. Like if you want to sell, for example, since we're using Ayaka today, if you want to sell an Ayaka picture, the way you would have to go about it now is you would have to sell, like, let's say a sticker. If you sell, I know a lot of people buy stickers and they love stickers, or pillows or whatever, t-shirts. You can only make 200 of a single Ayaka product. For example, if you have a picture with Ayaka holding her fan in her face from the teaser that we've had a long time ago, or from our splash art, you can only, if you've made the picture essentially, or you made the product, you can only sell 200 of it because you're using Ayaka's likeness, image, etc. before you have to make another Ayaka image, and then you can sell 200 of that, from my understanding. Keep in mind, I'm not a lawyer. This is not legal advice. This is just my understanding of it. I could be wrong. But you guys are fine as long as you follow this and you don't go over the 200 mark. Then Mihoyo is not going to go after you. This is mostly, like I said before, this is not to stop the average person on Twitter or on any website from selling their artwork they make. This is to stop the mass production of counterfeit Genshin Impact production, or counterfeit Genshin Impact products, online. Because if you go over 200, you have to have special authorization from Mihoyo to sell online. If you, let's say you made a manga, a fan manga of Genshin Impact, and you print 500 copies, you want to sell 500 copies, you can sell them all without any permission at all from Mihoyo, as long as they are fan-to-fan based, like face-to-face inside a convention or something like that. You just cannot sell them online now without special authorization from Mihoyo. That's basically how it is. Anytime you're doing that, anytime you're doing anything that's using the Genshin Impact IP essentially, or any of the characters from Genshin Impact, you have to now consider these legal requirements, because that's what Mihoyo has stated forth. But for 99% of the people out there, this is not going to affect you whatsoever, because I highly doubt there are that many people really that are in the content creation side for fan stuff that are selling, like for cosplayers, selling their pictures or whatever on whatever, are selling like framed versions of their pictures or posters or whatever. I doubt they're selling more than 200 units like that. They might be. That might be selling a ton. I don't exactly know. But now you can only sell up to 200 units. This is mostly just to stop the online stores from mass producing like Genshin plushies, for example, with that sponsor I had a long time ago. They are going to have to now work with Mihoyo to figure out some sort of deal, because basically Mihoyo doesn't want anyone to do that. I think this is perfectly fair by Mihoyo personally, from my understanding of it and my explanation of it. I think this is fair by Mihoyo. It's not hurting the small people. It's not hurting me or you. If I was to make t-shirts to sell you guys and my face was on Xiao's body or whatever, I would be perfectly fine selling up to 200 units of it before Mihoyo gives any sorts of dams. Mihoyo won't care. But this is mostly just to stop the mass production of fake Genshin Impact merchandise, because I guess they want more people to buy official merchandise. I'm not entirely sure. Mihoyo is well within their rights to do this, in my opinion. I think it's perfectly fine. But as far as like banning, like I said, as far as banning fan art or whatever, not really. Your fan art's still fine. Everything's fine. Just wanted to explain this document in a shorter video than this huge huge legal thing they put out that I'm sure any of you guys probably did not read or ever want to read. So hopefully this helps explain it to you guys. This is all at least from my understanding. I have to remind you once again, I am not a lawyer. This is not legal advice. Blah, 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 blah. This is just my understanding of all the documents. Could be wrong. I read through it. I could misunderstand something, but as far as I know and as far as I can see, this seems to be exactly what they're after. Most of you guys are fine. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you guys have any more questions, or if you guys have anything that you can correct me on, let me know, because I would definitely want to be right on this. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.